Good morning. So I have no other choice but to say, this is Dublin. Welcome to Ireland.
Hey, it's Patrick and Tundi.
And today we're gonna be looking for freedom in Dublin. Let's explore the city together and find all the best places to visit.
That's the whole reason we came to Dublin for.
Sit comfortably and join us on our day out in this wonderful city.
We're standing just outside the spire, as you can see, 120 meters, that is. Behind me, there's a portal. Just there, Dublin portal. And right now, it's showing UK. See those people? Can you imagine going in and transferring to that place? That'd be so cool. Last time I was here, there was like Japan or some other place. So it was much more interesting because those buildings, they look the same like here, so it's nothing. But still, it feels unreal. That's the real time. Wait, no.
We need to write it down. Where are you?
And we arrived last night and we are in city center.
Yeah, I can't wait to see it because it's my first time here.
Yeah.
So what's the first thing we should check out?
No, yeah, we're currently on O'Connell Street and we're going just from spot to spot. So yeah, we'll see where it takes us. But basically, there's few landmarks and few things we want to do. But we came to Dublin in Ireland to do something specifically. And I'll tell you what that is after. First, we're gonna walk around the streets and show some cool stuff, what you can find here.
Can't wait
Let's
to see
do
it. Yeah, let's.
Cheers. Here we are, O'Connell Street, the spire behind me. That's the post office there. And we're heading towards Grafton Street, towards River Liffey and Halfpenny Bridge, and then Temple Bar. Okay, from O'Connell Street, we walked about 10 minutes walk from here,
Around here.
and we can see the Harf Bridge. Can you see it over there? And another thing we discovered, pirate ship.
You see that? It's so stunning. I always wanted to own a ship like that and ride the waves.
Do with it. So just couldn't resist and had to come closer to the ship. So what do you think?
I want to buy it for now. At this moment, I have everything in cash.
Are you leaving?
Yeah, I want to sail to Tortuga.
If you're interested in the tours of that ship, that's where you can get it. Just outside, on the same side where the ship's standing, just behind, in that blue box. That's where you can get your tickets for the tour.
We came across Great Famine Monument here at the Docklands, which took place between 1845 to 1852, causing 1 million deaths and another million people left the country. This monument is dedicated especially to 1,500 people who walked 165 kilometers from Strokestown to Dublin docks to escape hunger to board the coffin ships to Canada.
So if you come to Docklands here in Dublin, and you can find this little plate with all the monuments to see all around the place. I looked up the prices, and if you were to stay in the cheapest hostel, which means you'll be sleeping with people, you probably need to spend around 80 euros, which is mental, crazy. Because normally in Europe you would spend around 20 euros on that. So that's how expensive Dublin is. An iconic halfpenny bridge in Dublin, built in 1816. Used to be halfpenny to cross it, and that's what we're gonna do just now. We're gonna cross the bridge over to Temple Bar. Let's go. Okay, after crossing the halfpenny bridge, we find ourselves just before the entrance to Temple Bar. And it's one of my favorites for the vibe it gives you. So let's go. So right now we're walking the streets of Temple Bar. So that's the main place here in Dublin. That's where you find the most of pubs and restaurants with live music and all of that. So I think if you're in Dublin, and the best experience of Irish tradition is to go into a pub and find a place where they have live music. And believe me, you will not be disappointed. So hopefully tonight we'll be able to find a place where they play some, and we'll show it to you how they can party. Just standing outside the famous Temple Bar pub, and look how beautifully it's decorated for Christmas. So we need to come back here at night to see it all lit up. Look at that. That's a famous picture spot. Everyone's taking their pictures right here. Look at that. Visiting Dublin, a must is to get a chicken roll. It's one of these centres on Orlandis. So that's a local thing to have for sure. So are you ready? This is the real stuff. Wait for a while. We're standing in Dublin Castle, which makes a great spot on your visit in Dublin. There'll be more information on the B-roll, so I'm gonna pass it on to Tundi.
So the castle has stood in the heart of the city for centuries, blending medieval and modern architecture. They started building it in the early 13th century on the site of Viking settlement. Look up at the gatehouse. The statues above represent the Christian virtues, a subtle reminder of the castle's historical role. If you're visiting, try to arrive early to enjoy exploring the place. It's easy to spend a couple of hours here. After the castle, you can visit the Christ Church, which is a few minutes away, one of Dublin's oldest landmarks, founded almost 1,000 years ago by the Norse settlers. We didn't go in, but an adult ticket is 12 euros. It's free with the Dublin Pass.
We're just outside St. Patrick's Cathedral. We're standing in St. Patrick's Park, which makes a great place to walk around on a nice day out like today. It is a bit chilly, but you can still enjoy it. So we want to go inside and see how it looks.
St. Patrick's Cathedral stands on the site where, according to legend, St. Patrick baptized the Irish people. Built in the 20th century, it's the largest cathedral in Ireland and a symbol of the country's religious and cultural history. Adult entry is €11, but it's also included in the Go City Dublin pass. Even a quick visit, it's impressive.
So just going inside the cathedral, but you can see there's prices adult €11. So we're not going in, but that's how it looks basically. Try going in, but as you can see the price on the ticket for the St. Patrick's Cathedral, same for the Christ Church. They're both price entries, but if you're into history, want to find out more about those places, I think it's a good thing to do, to buy those tickets and get yourself like an audio guide as you explore the place and learn about it. But it's stunning from outside. You have more to come in here for a walk. It's really nice. Beautiful, beautiful. Arriving in Dublin, our second day. Yesterday we were in Newgrange, so there is another episode on that. But today there's a few more things we want to do here in Dublin. So here we are. It's 9 o'clock. We need some coffee. Second hand here in Cafe Mero. We've got two large ones for a tenner.
We are looking for some souvenirs. Let's check.
Paddy wagon.
Come on.
That's what it's called, just outside the spire. Let's see what they have. Some postcards. We've got some nice Christmas stuff here as well. Some socks, earrings. The usual, but I think Irish stuff is as nice as Scottish. There's a lot of cool stuff to its traditions. These cool oriented stuff, Celtic stuff. Here is our highlight of our Dublin trip, pennies. Can you see it? Just outside the spire here, that's the main one, biggest. So if you're here, you want to get some cheap stuff, that's the place to go. But they're actually quite nice sometimes, clothing, and you don't have to spend a fortune. I will always get my socks and pants in here.
And now the Christmas collection, I think it's quite lovely. So we should get some.
Yeah, let's check it out. Maybe there'll be some nice jumpers and stuff for Christmas. Yeah, as I said, if you don't want to spend a fortune, you can get it here for a lot cheaper. Just loads of stuff, Christmassy stuff here. And you can get some stuff for cheap, $1.30. Just loads of things. You don't have to spend a fortune on that, you know what I mean? Some cookies. Some Christmas. Oh, it's a cheap one. Right, I found this plate for Christmas for my parents to home for €7, But there's another thing I really want to show you, is these t-shirts. They're $3.50. You see that? Dublin t-shirt as a souvenir. So you're spending just €3.50 and you going home with a nice souvenir from Dublin. You don't have to spend 10 or 20 like all these fancy shops, you know what I mean? So I'm getting 2 of these and maybe some other t-shirt for my dad. We'll see. Look what I just found in this cool souvenir shop. Carols or something, that's the big one, just off the big bridge over the Liffey River. European Union, Ireland passport. You can be Irish just for a week, and that's where you can find all cool information about Dublin, its surroundings. You can collect your stamps. Here you can see what's the traditional stuff to get while you're staying in Dublin, and you can stick your lucky coin here. If you buy one somewhere, then you have like Wicklow and Newgrange. That's what we did yesterday, and much more. So it's a cool thing to buy for only €6. For comparison, you get Dublin t-shirts and Carols. So you save a tenner at least. Just outside the Trinity College. We're gonna go inside and see if we can enter the library. Looks impressive. That's the main square here in Trinity College. There's a few separate buildings to go to, but we're looking specifically for the library because that's the famous one of the biggest ones. Let's see if we can find it and enter it. Wonder if there's a fee on it or if you can just go in like that. We'll find out soon. There it is, I see. It's the Book of Kells library, the old library. Right, so we left the Trinity College. Obviously, you had to pay in to get into the library, but we still walked around the Trinity. It was kind of nice vibe there, but if you're interested, you need to pay the fee to get into the library and other places. I think it's worth it if you see it, if you're into it. But now we find ourselves in Grafton Street, so that's the most fancy street here in Dublin with all the most expensive shops and places. It's a nice Christmas vibe, as you can see already. So we're gonna go up that road up there to get to St. Stephen's Green. That's the oldest shopping centre here in Dublin. Let's go. Just explain to Tundi, he's not the band U2, right? From Ireland, Bono and stuff. So at Christmas time, usually every year, I don't know if they still do it, but they used to, they would be busking here on Grafton Street just for free, just for the people of their own town. So if you're here and around Christmas time, you might be lucky and stumble upon them while they play live. Would have been cool. Just outside St. Stephen's Green, that's the one of the oldest, if not the oldest, shopping centers here in Dublin. So let's check it out, how it looks inside. Just gonna see if there's anything cool for Christmas. Yeah, there is. Look at that. Nice vibe, Christmassy. A lot of shops. You can get some presents and stuff. TK Maxx. Back in Temple Bar, another day. So much warmer, less people. That was Saturday. Today is Monday. So we were having better fun than that day. Now we're just gonna go in the Temple Bar pub just here. That's the famous one, and we'd like to go for a Guinness. That's the whole reason we came to Dublin for. That's definitely a spot to visit while you're staying in Dublin. See how beautifully decorated it is for Christmas time. So that's the famous Temple Bar pub. We're going in just now to have a pint. Today is gonna be much easier to find a place because on Saturday we couldn't stick a finger in. It was that packed. Here we go. Grab a seat right at the pub. Yeah? Let's do that.
You have it?
So, let's give it a go. Cheers. So thirsty. It's good. We'll try it. How was that? How is it?
I think the one with real alcohol is better.
With alcohol?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't mind it. It's still good. So we were gonna go to the Guinness storehouse, but the prices are like 60 few euros for two people, so we just decided not to. And we got the pint for a tenner in Temple Bar. It was great. It was enough. Maybe next time. But we hope you enjoyed watching the video. You know, all the places we went to. There's much more around here in Dublin. We might go to Phoenix Park tomorrow, so just add that before that. But here is the ending. So thanks for watching. Like the video, subscribe to our channel, and see you next time. And don't forget to watch the New Grange video. See ya. The next day, here we are in Phoenix Park, just outside Dublin, so you can get to here on Lewis from town. Enjoy it. Hey, so we are. Is it recording? What the fuck?